Greetings. I don't know how long this connection is gonna stay good, or if my phone is gonna die. But I did want to come on for a second and talk about the new class that I have coming up on June 10th. And I am in public, so we will refer to it as the Empowered Yoni for right now. But if you go and look on my website, www.gottobeoshun.org, GOT, the number 2, the letter B, OSHUN.org. If you have a look, then you'll see the actual name of it, but we're gonna keep it classy for all the babies and families that are out here at the sea on this beautiful Sunday. So anyway, during this process of being in the home and in my house, I've noticed that I've had an opportunity to get very much in touch with my physical body. And what it brought to light for me is that that's not where I usually am, you know? So as much as I feel like I concentrate on my health, as much as I feel like I concentrate on my diet, actually being fully in touch with my body is not something that I've been doing a good job at. I realize that now that I have taken the time to do it over these months that we've been at home. And I hope you guys can hear me over the waves and the wind and everything. If not, somebody let me know and I'll remake it once I get back to the house. And so I began a practice of actually, paying attention to my body and using a lot of different strategies to make sure that I was in my body as opposed to being in my head, but actually spending time in my body, because I can be in my head most of the time. I'm a cerebral person, I'm an academician. So all of those things kind of pull you into your head and out of your body, which is dangerous, right? It's dangerous for you. It affects your health. It affects your spiritual connection to the universe, and it affects your emotional well-being as well. So I'm glad you can hear me. And so I created a class around the practices that I've been using to stay present and focused in my body. And the greetings, how are you, sweetheart? And so the amount of health that has returned to me, the amount of mental clarity that has returned to me, and just the simple feelings of empowerment and feelings of joy that have returned to me even during these tumultuous times has amazed me, and there were also some areas of like weight loss plateaus that I could never reach, energy, just different things. All these different kind of things were positively affected once I took the time to actually get in my body. And as you guys know, I'm always studying, always reading, always researching. So in the process of me taking the time to get back in my body, I was also studying and researching just, Black women, as I usually am. And I realized that so many of the things we suffer from are based on the fact that we have a history and a social conditioning that keeps us almost permanently outside of our bodies. And so I knew that this was a class that I had to create to help us, to bring us back to this particular reality and just to the joy and glory of being in your body, actually being present in the Black female body, the Black woman's body and all of its glory. So that is what the class is going to be about, that's coming up on the 10th. So it will start on the 10th, and I believe we will go until July 1st. It's a 4-week course. The total tuition will be $180, but you can pay weekly if you need to. If you go to the plans and pricing option on my website, then that'll give you the opportunity to pay in installments weekly if that's something that you need to do. But I really, really want us to have this time together now that we have this moment, now that we have this break from a lot of the stressful things that we normally have to do on a day-to-day basis. I think that this is a good time for us to commune as women and come together and rekindle those ancient ways of being present in our bodies. We're going to talk a little bit about why we're not present in our bodies. We're going to talk about why we're afraid to be present in our bodies. And then we're going to wind it up with, you know, ways to be in our body. And wind it up, take that seriously, take that literally, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I would really love to see you all in the class. It is on the website now. If you need to make some other payment arrangements other than what you see on the site, which is $30 a week, which will be automatically debited, it's not something that you'll have to remember, then please feel free to email me, gottobioshun@gmail.com. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you there. But I wanted to come live and make sure that everybody had an understanding of what the class was about and what the class was for, so that we could, you know, have this time together. But you guys know how I do. Ecstasy, abundance, and bliss, and all of the gifts of Oshun to all of those who are within the sound of my voice. And as always, we wish the lessons of life on those who are ignorant enough to wish us otherwise. So I look forward to seeing you in the class. Please reach out if you need to make other arrangements. This class is for Black women only. And I do have classes on the site for Black men. If you are someone who identifies as a man and that's something, and witchcraft is something that you're interested in from a Black perspective, there are classes on the site for you as well. But this particular class is for Black women only. All right, look forward to seeing you. Peace. Oh, yeah.